Sup nerds, I am JeebusPlatinum, and this is some Search and Destroy on Modern Warfare 3. Now, like I said, this is Search and Destroy, not Team Deathmatch, which is weird for me. And I'm using the gold I was going to say ACR, I'm using the gold AK-47. They both start with an A. And Search is a slow game type, much too slow for my liking. But this is me doing some work on Search, and I'm letting you know that I may start playing with the Game Battles team on the PlayStation 3, and so that's why I've started playing Search. They said they need somebody to run on their Search team, and as you are probably aware, that's not what I normally play, so I'm just kind of trying to get used to it, trying to familiarize myself with it, and I don't know, be effective. And I actually was pretty good today. I would say that I was fairly effective. I played, I don't know, about 10 games, and I probably pulled a 3 to 4 kill death overall, so that wasn't bad. Again, there's no respawning, so it's a lot slower than Team Deathmatch, than what I'm used to. I've played it before, just not a lot, so there's a lot of ins and outs of Search that, especially when you get into game battles or professional gaming places, like they put their faces, it's weird. I've watched some professional games, and they do it differently, and so I think I'll be able to probably adjust to that fairly easy as far as the game battles go. But just learning Search is gonna be something I'm gonna start working on. So generally, I think Search is a boring game type. I mean, you only get one life, so that suspense and that tension is there, but you only get one life. So once you die, you just wait, and that does not appeal to me at all as a Call of Duty player. I like to push it. So you do plant the bomb. There are 2 bomb sites, one planting team and one defending team, and that was the first round there. We went ahead and won that one. I believe I picked up 2 kills defending the bomb after we planted it. And the kill streaks that I'm using for Search, well, first let me say this. Everything is different on Search for the most part. My class is different slightly. Really, the only main thing I changed was my 3rd perk. I changed it to dead silence so that my footsteps will not be heard, since there's no respawning, and it's going to be hopefully fewer people by the time I get into combat, that I don't want them to hear me, because that's, I don't know, people don't move as much, so it's a big deal, definitely in Search and Destroy. That's what I've been told. Picking up the double kill here, and that was pretty awesome. That's the thing about Search, is since there's only 6 guys and people play more reserved, getting kill feeds like that is a little bit more rare, so that's cool. And I am 1 off of my Predator, which kill streaks, again, are a lot lower. I've got UAV, Predator, and Attack Chopper. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that guy with the Predator. So I had 2 kills in my first round, 3 kills this round, and I believe there are 2 guys left, and so I'm just kind of waiting on that. And the rest of this round, you'll see, is fairly boring, and I apologize about that. Again, it's just kind of, that's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of Search and Destroy. If you push, generally they're going to camp, and then you're going to die. So it's hard as far as gameplay to post, and so I wasn't really excited about it, but this game ended up pretty well. So let's see, what do we cover? This is Search and Destroy. I'm JeebusPlatinum, and I'm probably going to be playing some more of this. So well, the movement's the biggest thing, because I'm used to pushing, I'm used to just running, and I still do quite a bit. I've kind of incorporated my playstyle into Search and Destroy's tempo, and so hopefully that works out well for me if I do end up doing some game battles. I would love to shine, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully that'll do well. Again, I'll probably bring you guys some footage of that. Probably won't be the most exciting thing in the world, because what I've seen of game battles is just kind of campers and tryhards, so I'm gonna have to try and conform to that and do my best to fit in if I want to be a part of that. So we'll see about that for sure. If you guys would like to see game battles footage from me, or if you'd like to maybe live stream game battles, I'm not very good at technical stuff, so I'd love to live stream. I did it a bit with my Dazzle. It wasn't very effective, but I should be able to figure it out now that I've got my PVR. So the end of this round, again, we have planted the bomb at A, which we did last time. It's, I think, the same 3 guys, and we know there's only 1 guy left on their team. And I'm actually getting messages from a teammate who's dead, which is fairly cheap, but it didn't really affect the outcome at all, really. So again, cheap, but what can you do? So he ends up running up there, and I'm able to use an accuracy of about 10% and kill him. And so I believe I'm 6-0 now. I've got my Predator and my UAV waiting to be used for this next round. So it takes 4 rounds, 4 wins at least, to win a game of Search and Destroy. And so We are 2-0, so we just need 2 more. And one strategy that I've seen people do if they're going for bigger streaks or more kills or Moabs or whatever is to, forfeit a round and lose to try and keep your streak alive or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Predator, and they're all right there. Man, hitting this right here, that was tough. I ended up getting a multi-kill in Search and Destroy with the Predator, which is pretty awesome. I was a little nervous that I was going to miss the doorway and just waste it, but I didn't. And then I made a really silly decision right there. I called in my attack chopper, which is what I would normally do in a team deathmatch game, but this is not team deathmatch. And now this part kind of peeved me off. I felt like I should have had that kill there. And then watch this, I run around here, and the same dude, I'm assuming, is there, and I get hit markers on him again, and he didn't die. So, I don't know, I thought that should have been mine, and that would have been, probably would have kept me flawless throughout this gameplay, which, as you can see right here, I get owned by the MP7. Alright, so what happened there, for those of you wondering, is Snim, I believe, got killed from behind. So we ended up losing that round right there, and my flawless game is gone. Now, I've been having issues with the connection lately, not hit detection and things like that. I feel like it's Black Ops all over. This took forever to get the kill. Obviously he was through a wall, I understand that, but I think that I was able to pick up that one. Now, one thing I was going to talk about is in Search and Destroy, you tend to find more tryhards. Now at times there are guys just farting around trying to have fun, but because you only live once, people play a lot differently, and not just to conform to the game type, but I don't know, everything is just try hard. So it's ACRs and MP7s and everything's gold. They use gold guns, which is fine. I mean, that's what I'm using right here. But like I said earlier on, I believe, is that, actually I may have said it in a different video, but once I get a gun gold, I try and switch it out. So I didn't do that today. I ended up playing with the AK, but I think that's still a good choice to be a solid player and not necessarily a tryhard. But man, they play so different, and I don't like it, but I can still do well. So it's kind of a sacrifice I'm making, not really like in a hero way or any way at all actually, but I don't know. I'd rather stick with TDM, but at the same time I'd love to do some competitive gaming and see what I've got. So I'm gonna have to adjust to it. I've said all this before, but I'm gonna have to adjust to it. Gonna have to figure out the spots and the maps and how each map is played. Most of the time when I start a map, I have to check to see where the bomb sites are, because I really don't know. So this is the final round here, and I pick up that first kill, get the assist, and then with my gold AK, which I never used the AK before, so it's weird. Look at that. It looked like I was hacking, how quickly it dropped onto him, but I was not hacking, just had a pretty good game. So I only died once, and you'll see the final score here in a second. So if you guys would like to see more Search and Destroy from me, or possibly even videos from the game battles or live streaming, if I can figure that out, then let me know. And then if you guys play Search, or what kind of game types you play, let me know as well. I went 13-1 in Search and Destroy. Later, guys.